Hi there guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Simi. How are you? Hope you're all well. Hope you're all smelling amazing. I'm pretty sure you all are. I want to say a big welcome to some of my new subscribers. I've had an influx of people. I'm still a small channel, but I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to switch on to this video and listen to me talk about perfume. I'm just drinking a strawberry and vanilla tea. So today I'm going to be talking about an eclectic mix of perfumes that I've had in my collection for some time. My perfume obsession, love, whatever you want to call it, started when I discovered eBay around 5-6 years ago. Before that I always loved perfumes, but I had relatively small collections that could be used and then I can repurchase or purchase something new. But when I discovered eBay and I discovered the fact that I could get hold of vintage pre-reformulated versions of perfumes, I didn't look back. My family so exasperated with me. They're like, more perfumes, and it's like, I'm not harming anyone, I try and justify it, but I have to be careful. They are expensive, and there's other things you need to pay for, like bills and food. But today I'm going to be talking about this other thing. This is a perfume pod, and it's by Travelo, and these are their cheaper line. I didn't know about these. It was a lovely Fragranticon, and a lady who's on a Facebook group called Ouch 110. Ouch 110 Smelly Friends. Go check that out. It's a great group. And she recommended these, and they're like, I got it for £5, whereas the Travelo XL, they're like £12 each. But this is an absolutely fantastic concept. You just take the atomizer off your bottle, you lift it off, and underneath, I know you can't see very well, the base of this bottle, you put it on top of the nozzle and you start pumping, and the perfume is just so easy and simple, comes into the vial, and then you've got like 65 sprays worth of perfume in this. And these are ideal for traveling, especially like going abroad. Your aeroplane, you can take this onto the aeroplane into your hand luggage. These are really good. Check these out if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure you've probably all heard of Travelo's and perfume pod. Well, this is the perfume pod by Travelo, but they have different versions. They have like luxurious versions and middle of the price and low price. So good. It's a good thing. This is. I've got several. Okay, the first perfume that I want to talk about is Organza by Givenchy. Now this is a new formula. I do have the pre-reformulation. As you can see, I haven't used much of this because although it's a beautiful fragrance, it's lacking something that the vintage formula has. Yeah, this is definitely not as strong. A bit kind of, you can tell it's a bit more synthetic. It's not as, it doesn't sit as well as the vintage version. The vintage version was very creamy, beautiful, white floral. This, it still has the DNA of the original, but there's something missing. I'm sure you're all aware that this is the case with new versions. They smell similar to the original, but there's something missing from it, and I'm sure it's probably the ingredients that they can't harvest anymore and they can't use anymore because they've been overproduced. And it is sad. I mean, I might have to sell this bottle because I don't see myself ever using it again. I tried it for a while, but I've not made much of a dent in it, and it's not sitting well on my skin. I've got the original on the top shelf there, if you can see it. They've kept the same design and everything. It's just that the vintage is frosted. It's a frosted bottle rather than a clear glass bottle. If you've never smelt the vintage, then this is a solid perfume. If you don't know any better, if you don't know anything about the vintage, this is quite a pleasant fragrance, quite a lovely fragrance. Hence why it's still in production to this day. I'm pretty sure it came out in the 90s. And if you haven't checked it out, check it out. See if you can find it in your local department store. Givenchy Organza. Now the next one is Vera Wang by Vera Wang. Now this is a floral fragrance. Yeah, it's definitely a floral fragrance. This has been described as a wedding day fragrance. Vera Wang is very famous for her wedding gowns that she designs and produces. So it would make sense to go hand in hand, for a perfume that, you'd wear on your wedding day. It's a beautiful, soft floral. I haven't worn much of it. I think my tastes are changing. Back in the day where I used to wear a lot more florals, I'm going for more spicy scents nowadays as I've got older. But it is a lovely fragrance. It really is a lovely fragrance. It's an easy to wear fragrance. It wouldn't offend anyone. I can definitely say that it wouldn't offend anyone. It's a very close to the skin fragrance. It hasn't got much sillage. And this is an eau de parfum. I'm surprised because it smells like an eau de toilette. It's not strong from the nozzle. It's not strong when I sprayed it. It wasn't strong. And, this would be lovely for like office workers, people who have to work in close vicinity with other people and they don't want to, offend anyone with their fragrance. This is a good solid choice, and you can get it for a good price nowadays. Check out online retailers, guys. You get some really good bargains nowadays. I'm telling you, you can go into your local fragrance shop or the perfume shop or wherever you go to smell out perfumes. Smell whatever you want to smell. See if you like it, and if you do, go home and order it online and get a discount. That's a savvy, most smart way to shop. The department stores and the perfume shops and the fragrance shops that are out nowadays, a lot of the times they're selling their perfumes and they're not cheap. You can get quite a bit off if you go to the online retailers. They do really good deals. They're very competitive, and I'm sure you all are pretty aware of this anyway. So, but if for those who aren't, I would highly recommend you do that. It makes common sense, really. So that's Vera Wang by Vera Wang. The next one is Prada La Femme. And this is beautiful. I love this fragrance. This particular bottle I bought off eBay used. Excuse me. Okay, my throat's getting a bit dry. And this, I got this off eBay. Used bottle. I got it for a really good price. It's gorgeous. It's a floral again. It's heady, and you get a good You get good lasting power with this one. You know, really good lasting power. It's a beautiful fragrance. The men's version is amazing. Any of you men watching out there, check out Prada L'Homme. It's a beautiful fragrance, easy to wear, soapy gorgeousness. It's really attractive. I'm actually contemplating whether to get myself a bottle of that, a small bottle, and just wear it at home for my own pleasure, because this is beautiful. It's a really nice fragrance. I love it when a fragrance has been on your skin and it's melded in with your body oils and your own fragrance, you know, and then, you know, somebody catches a whiff of it and they're like, "Oh, you smell nice," and it's a really lovely compliment. I really like it. It really cheers me up when somebody says, "You smell nice." My daughter, she always, when she hugs me or something, "Oh, Mum, you smell nice." I'm like, "Thank you, darling." But yeah, Prada La Femme. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Look at the bottle. This is like leather. I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's got the luxuriousness of leather, and it just makes you want to hold and, you know, just hold it in your hands, and it feels really good. It really does. Really good. Prada Milano since 1919 or 1930. I can't tell, it's minute. It doesn't say when they started making, but I've highly test this out. If you haven't got your hands on it yet, to have a sniff, go to the department stores, go to the place where you buy your perfume or where you sniff out your perfumes, and, you know, sniff it out. If you like it, come home, look for it online and buy it at a discount. You won't be disappointed. It's not like a, how can I put it? It's not like a perfume that's gonna kind of, you know, overpower you. It's not gonna, like, people are not gonna run away from you. It sits close to the skin as well. It projects for about an hour, I'd say, and then it sits close to the skin. I put it on. I'm quite a heavy sprayer, so I do 2 sprays to my neck either side, and 2 on my décolletage, and then 1 on my wrist, 1 inside of my elbow, both arms, and that's quite heavy. That's quite a lot of sprays, and nobody's ever said to me, "Ooh, poo, you stink." You know, no one's ever said that to me. So, you know, it's a good fragrance. I'd highly recommend it. The next one, I was a bit late on the bandwagon to get this one. It's Lovely by Sarah Jessica Parker, and this is the anniversary edition. I don't know how many years anniversary, but yeah, this is the anniversary edition. It's a metallized, shiny bottle. It's also a nice one, easy to hold in your hand. Now, this isn't a strong perfume at all. Yeah, this isn't strong. This is lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's a nice fragrance. It's a easy to wear fragrance, a really easy to wear fragrance. Highly recommend it. This is Sarah Jessica Parker's bestseller. You know, this has been around for years now, and I've been late on the bandwagon because I always thought to myself, you know, it's not for me. It's too easygoing. It's too gentle. You know, but no, it's a really nice fragrance. You know, it makes you feel good. It's one of those fragrances after you've had a shower or a bath and you've put on your pajamas and you spritz yourself and you just feel calm and relaxed and, you know, just ready to go to sleep. It's a really lovely fragrance for that. Yeah, it's a nice fragrance. It's easy to wear. Any kind of situation you could wear this fragrance. You know, it wouldn't offend anyone. I mean, nowadays we're all really careful as to not to offend people with our fragrances. You know, I have walked past people in the past and I've thought, oh my god, you stink. But I've never said anything. Obviously, I wouldn't be rude to say anything to them. Obviously, they're strangers and they've put on quite a lot of perfume. And then I think to myself, do I do that to people? Does when I walk past someone, do they think, oh my god, she smells so strong? Because as you know, I put on quite a lot of sprays. But yeah, I always end up putting on extra sprays anyway, regardless. Unless someone said to me, your perfume smells strong, then I would kind of reel it back in. But yeah, Jessica Parker Lovely. Give it a try if you haven't smelt it. I picked this bottle up for, I think, £20, and I'm sure it's the 100ml. Yeah, it's the 100ml. Yeah, it's the 100ml bottle. It's a very easygoing perfume. She wanted something gentle, did Sarah Jessica Parker. She wanted something feminine, womanly, you know, all the soft sides of a female's personality. All the different, you know, we're all different, you know, but this is really feminine and soft. I could see a guy wearing this, you know. I know it's a light pink bottle and it's all, you know, feminine and whatnot, but I can see a man wearing this. You know, it doesn't matter feminine, masculine. There are no rules. Don't make rules, you know, don't set boundaries. Explore and enjoy your fragrances. You know, I wear some men's fragrances. In actual fact, my son brought a bag full of aftershaves that I had bought him over the years because he was kind of going to move back home, but he didn't, and he still left his bag here. And I'm going to go in today, and I might even do a review on some of my son's aftershaves and male fragrances. You know, something for my male viewers if they would like to see that. Yeah, I love people to smell good. You know, I love it. It's lovely when you walk past someone and you can smell what they've got on and it smells good. It's a good feeling. But check this out, guys. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. It's not an offensive perfume. It's not a very strong perfume. It hasn't got a huge sillage. It doesn't project for hours and hours. It stays close to the skin, and really, trust me, you'd like it. I mean, I wish I'd tried it out sooner, but I've got it now. And the last fragrance is an Avon fragrance. Now, this is a very sentimental perfume to me. It's called Soft Musk by Avon, and this is, I think it's the original version, because they've brought out different versions of the Soft Musk range in different coloured, with different coloured caps. The bottle design seemed to stay the same, but the caps on the bottles were different. This reminds me of my lovely mother. May she rest in peace. She loved this fragrance. And I'm a bit sad because in the last couple of years when she was alive, she didn't have any, and she'd say to me now and again, oh, can you get me that perfume that I like? My mum couldn't really speak fluent English. It was broken English with both my parents because they'd come over here from Pakistan, and they hadn't been educated or anything, but my parents were very clever people. They raised 5 sons and daughters, and none of us are stupid. And I never got around to getting her a bottle. So after she passed away, I scoured eBay for this bottle, and I keep it. I think I'm gonna spray some on. It's got a beautiful atomizer. Really sprays a mist. Yeah, it's a lovely fragrance. It really is a lovely, beautiful, timeless fragrance. It's powdery, it's musky, It's a beautiful fragrance, you know. It smells dated. There's no doubt about that. It smells dated, but who cares, you know? Wear what you want when you want. And wear whatever perfume you have. The older the perfume, the better, I say. The stuff that they mass produce nowadays, a lot of it doesn't have quality anymore. The old fragrances, they really stand the test of time. They really last on the skin, and they smell beautiful more often than not. If you watched any of my previous videos, you can see that I have kind of a fondness for strong, kind of like musky perfumes. I have a definite fondness for strong perfumes. This makes me miss my dear mum. May she rest in peace. Love you, mummy. But check this out if you can. You can get it on eBay, and it's really, really cheap. It's not expensive at all. It's a lovely fragrance. I highly recommend you trying it out. So that's my video for today, guys. Those are my perfume picks that I thought I'd bring to your attention. Check them out. You know, if you get the chance, you know, go into stores and sniff them out, and you know, see what you feel, see what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you on this journey with me. And, you know, I look forward to seeing you all again. Take care. Bye.